For those of you who think you hate opera, Opera in the Heights has a late offering to its season that may be just up your alley. This is Dr. David D. Shine, and welcome to the special edition of Starstruck, our periodic arts and theater reviews. So the opera is 190 years old, written by Donizetti, and it is called The Elixir of Love. It's a crazy comedy in its own right. Yes, there are comedic operas, folks. This production brings to a bit of LA show business. Stage director Josh Shaw has put this together and has created a 50s jukebox setting for this 190-year-old opera, and it actually works. Now, what they did is, instead of showing the literal translation of the lyrics, they pulled lyrics from 50s and 60s doo-wop and rock and roll songs, and so you had to kind of improvise or kind of project what was happening and how the lyrics of the songs would fit into the lyrics from a 190-year-old opera. Believe it or not, it works. It's a lot of fun. It's very well done. And I have a feeling that this production will be back, so watch for it another time. So they have a dazzling stage. It's a 1950s jukebox blown up into full stage size. And it's just really a lot of fun. Keep in mind, folks, Opera in the Heights has faced some existential challenges since their home on Heights Boulevard was being sold because the church that owned the property and occupied the other half of it was unable to continue. Fortunately, supporters of O, as it's referred to, Opera in the Heights is referred to as OOH, it has some new life because some of their supporters bought the building. Iki Isamara conducted the small orchestra as he always does and did a great job. All the key characters were wonderful actors as well as having great voices. This was necessitated by doing the 1950s sock hop dancing while actually singing the original lyrics. So keep in mind, we, the audience, are seeing these modern song lyrics inserted where the original lyrics might have been displayed, but the performers on stage are singing the original lyrics in Italian. So it was quite a production number. Lead character played by tenor Hayden Smith, outstanding as the hapless, love-struck young man. His love interest was beautiful soprano Ariana Fellow, and she is as beautiful as she sings. The funny story here is that many sopranos are not that attractive. In different operas, you'll have a horrendously unattractive soprano as the love interest for oftentimes a handsome tenor. In this case, it was a lot easier to buy into because she was actually good looking in addition to having a gorgeous voice. And the competition for her love was well played by baritone Aaron J. Keeney. The other surprise of the night was baritone Byron J. Mays for his high energy performance while singing his heart out. He played an intermediate character here who is administering the love potion, which of course is just colored water with some alcohol in it, that he's applying to the hapless tenor hero. But in any event, he really jazzes it up, has a solo number in the second act that really displays his talents. And I think we'll see more of him, perhaps see him on television as well, because his talents, I think, cross over from the opera stage. Due to the late opening and general lack of knowledge about O, the attendance on Friday night show I attended was not great, but hopefully things will catch on up there at Opera in the Heights. This is Dr. Dave for Starstruck, saying Opera in the Heights gets 5 stars for its production of Elixir of Love. Disclaimer, I buy my own tickets. I do not tell anyone that I'm going to do a review, and we're not compensated in any way. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe on your favorite platform.